another episode of Boomer Barbecue. It's been about a month since I purchased this smoker and I wanted to give it a 30-day review. But I gotta tell you right off the bat, I couldn't be more happy with this unit. It has performed magnificently. I've had about 4 different cooks on it. It works even better now that I've taken my charcoal tray from the bottom, flipped it upside down, and I'm using it as a baffle. There are still more modifications I'd like to make to that unit. I'd like to drill some holes, kind of like a regular baffle would, to distribute the smoke and heat a lot better. One of the biggest things that I have to mention is, as you can see, the firebox. There is no peeling, no discoloration. If you see a little bit by the hinges, that's just a little oil I put on there, because I did have a little bit of rusting because it was out in the rain for a couple of seconds, but otherwise no problems. And I'll show you my grates are still in good shape. I have a nice dark coating of oil. Still looking good. And you can see the charcoal grate is on the bottom. And it is probably the best $499 I've ever spent in my life. I cannot complain. I would also like to make a comparison of my smoker and the Oklahoma Joe's. One of my viewers, Anthony Mask, had mentioned that I compared it to that particular smoker. I feel very strongly about that. I'm not going to say that the Oklahoma Joe Highlander is not a good smoker. I'm sure there are plenty of people that are happy with it. But I have heard a lot of bad reviews on certain things. So just to go through the points, he mentioned that through his review that this particular smoker, the Char-Griller, was maybe an inch longer than the Oklahoma Joe's Highlander. But I can tell you the cooking space, the primary cooking space for this is 780 square inches, and the total between both grates is 1200. Of course, it has extreme duty steel. It's 2.5 millimeters. It's 250 pounds. Of course, it has also the 2 slide-out expanded metal cooking racks. It has a very large firebox with a large side access door and an extra large side damper. It also has a 5-inch smokestack. Comes with a large charcoal basket, and there's felt gaskets on all the doors. There's also 3 pre-installed thermometer ports, excuse me, which I intend to. I'm going to give CharGriller a call, so I'd like to get 2 more of the same ones that they have on there. And it also has a collapsible front shelf. Now, the Oklahoma Joe, one of the first things I noticed right off the bat when I was reviewing is that their primary cook space is only 619 square inches. And then they said they have a secondary one of 281 square inches. So all in all, that's still, it's under 1,000. But the secondary cooking space happens to be the grill inside of the firebox. So that's if you wanted to sear steaks or do burgers or whatever. But I really don't know anybody that wants to do that with their smoker. So to me, that's just, it's wasted space. I would never do it. So we're looking at 1,200 for the Char-Griller and 619 for the Oklahoma Joe. Another problem that the Oklahoma Joe has is its firebox tends to droop. I've seen this in quite a few videos. The Char-Griller has a support on the side connected to the legs that helps support the firebox, so that won't be happening on this particular unit. I also mentioned that the Char-Griller has 2.5 millimeter steel. I cannot find anywhere, they will not state the thickness of the steel on the Oklahoma Joe Highlander. I know it's very thin. one of the reviews also that I read on their firebox is, they said they love the unit, but the firebox paint job is horrible. And I don't know if it's so much the paint as in the metal is just so darn thin that it expands and contracts and the paint peels, it discolors. It's also in two pieces, so you have to put felt in between the two halves while you're putting it together. And one of the guys I like to watch told me that he had done that on his, and that the gasket had actually burned away. So you literally could see the fire between the two halves of his smoker. So another thing I need to mention is I also found out that Oklahoma Joe's has boosted their price. It's no longer $2.99, it's now $3.49. Whereas the CharGriller Grand Champ is still $4.99. Now I understand the price of steel is going up. A lot of smokers have gone up in price. The Old Country Pecos, the one I originally wanted to purchase, went up another $50. Their shipping price was up $100, which made it pretty much impossible for me to purchase. And purchasing this grill made it a heck of a lot easier because all the mods that I was going to do to the Old Country Pecos were already done on this. 2 shelves, 3 places to put thermometers. More than likely I might have had to done some welding repair on seams. A lot of times they arrive with holes, sometimes the seams leak. A lot of times the doors are not properly aligned. So these were things I was ready to tackle. I'd learned enough welding that I think that I could have taken care of any of those problems, but I didn't have to do that with this grill. So everything is pretty much as you see as I put it together. I can't complain one iota. So that's going to end this video of my 30-day review. I believe that the price, the extra $150 that you're going to pay for this one as opposed to the Highlander, if you decide to purchase this, I think it's money worth spending. Much more cooking space, heavier duty metal, it's easier to keep temps, a larger stack, because the smokestack on the Oklahoma Joe's is only 3 inches. It doesn't come down to grill level, so you're going to have to get some kind of modification for that. I mean, you can add another shelf if you want to on the Oklahoma Joe. I've seen it done. There is a video where somebody welded a setup where it was able to put 2 slide-in grate shelves in there. It's not undoable. And I am partial to their porcelain grills. They are very easy to clean, but you can't slide them in and out. So all in all, I mean, this is your better deal. This is going to last, I think, a lot longer than the Oklahoma Joe's. CharGriller, I kind of put CharGriller and Char-Broil in the same box when I was looking at grills and smokers, but this grill changed my mind about CharGriller. I have a lot more respect for them nowadays, seeing a lot of their products, and they listen to their customers, and all the extra special things that came with this smoker is because of that. So in the long run, like I said, this is your better deal. If you're going to spend the money, spend that on something that's going to last longer, it's going to be worth working with. Yeah, I'm a little biased, I guess, but that's just my deal. So I wanted to mention too, if you noticed, I had a different openings music sequence. If you guys would comment, tell me which one you like better. Still being new at this, I'm gonna have to learn how to get licenses to use music in the video, so I don't have problems with copyright claims and stuff like that. So I'm trying this second piece of music. I kind of like it a lot. But you guys let me know what you think. And if you like one better than the other, please put it in the comments below. Of course, please like this video if you like my content. Please subscribe if you want to hear more. I'll be doing a couple more cooks, and I am going to be cooking my first brisket in this unit on the 4th of July. So I'll definitely be making a video on that. So that's up and coming. So I hope you guys are having fun with your grills. I want you to keep smoking, and we'll see you on the next episode.